they released this like teaser clip that tells us that there's a new gun, and that's about all. It's finally here, though. I mean, at least, you know, we're getting some sort of information. I feel that, like, we've been talking about them coming out with a new gun for a very long time. We kind of thought we'd see it at World Cup last month, about a month ago. And we're going to have to wait maybe a little bit, maybe about a month longer. They have started taking pre-orders on these, which is pretty cool. So if you're a paintball store, or if like you know someone at a paintball store or something like that, they've ordered these, maybe ordered them. They've at least had the opportunity to order them for about a week now. I think on the 15th they started taking pre-orders. So I assume we'll see them pretty soon. You know, I would like to think that maybe in the next week or so, they start showing up at stores. Because I don't exactly know when they're supposed to be released. If anybody knows in the chat the exact day or a rough estimation of when these things should actually come out, say so in the chat room. I'll be checking it. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. There's going to be a couple different finishes. They're going to have dust and polish, which is kind of cool. There's going to be dust purple, dust white, dust gray, dust black, as well as polished black. There's going to be a polished red, polished dark blue. And there's also going to be accent kits available. So what Lux have always kind of done, they're always selling their, like, I don't know, we're just going to click off this since this video just keeps looping. What they've always done, right, they've always had their accent kits for, not always, but for a very long time they've had their accent kits. And those will be available as well. And that's kind of all we know. We know it's $1,800. So like everything, you know, paintball is not immune to the cost increases we're seeing kind of everywhere. You know, we've seen everything increase. I mean, we just saw the 180R come out. That was about $200 more than the previous, you know, 170R. We have the CS3. That was $250 more than the previous CS2. And now we have an $1,800 Lux. That's $200 more than that TM40. Right now, they're only $1,100 though. So if you really, really like the TM40, in the email that Lux DLX sent out to the dealers, it does say meticulously redesigned. Meticulously designed. Meticulously designed. like, that does not say redesigned. Refined with the most features of any previous model change. We'll kind of see, you know, the Luxes have kind of been growing on me a little bit. I think that they're like one of the only manufacturers that still has, you know, just a regular metal foregrip. Whereas we're seeing with all the other guns, you know, like the CS3, everything really. I mean, you know, there's the Force, I guess. They've kind of all gone to these rubber or like plasticized foregrips. So I really kind of like how it's all aluminum. And I kind of wish that, or kind of hope that they kind of stay with that all metal design and then don't go crazy on like putting rubber everywhere like everyone's doing. I think that kind of standing out is cool. But the Lux has really been the same gun forever. You know, they released the 1.0. I was talking about this earlier with somebody. I didn't check, but I think it was like 2009-ish or 10, somewhere in there. So for a very long time, you know, they've been kind of the exact same gun. They've looked the same. The ergonomics have been the same. They've literally been the same thing. So I really hope that with this new version, you know, with the Idol, that we actually do see changes. And it's not going to be just look the exact same, but they've like totally redesigned it on the inside. I kind of hope that we, you know, do see changes. That, yeah, that's about all. Having problems. $1,800, Bill says, for a nice milled shocker that shoots like an old-ass Angel is a bit out of reach. So if you've shot one, Bill seems to know all about it.